Here we go. In, two, ready, in. And in. Good. Alright, so we're going to turn on the trumpet here.
Okay.
Girl, now I'm trying to tell you about these trumpets.
Mm-hmm.
You know, trumpet like to be heard. Trumpet's so loud and proud. I don't play trumpet. But that's what I heard. Alright, put the trumpet on the floor right here beside you. First, I'm gonna model for you a little bit with the mouthpiece. So this is the mouthpiece, and whenever we buzz on the mouthpiece, we want to just hold, you know the emojis like this.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. So you want to take these two fingers, like this much, and put it between like that when you hold it. Okay. But I'm gonna hold it here first. So, actually, before I get to this, do you like the alphabet?
Yes.
You like the alphabet? Okay. What's your favorite letter of the alphabet?
S.
I wonder why, Shayla. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, it's okay. So, one of my favorite letters, and not because my name starts with it, is E. My three favorite letters today are E, M, and P. Can you say E, M, and P for me?
E, M, and P.
Wonderful. All right, so these two letters are what we're going to focus on when forming our trumpet or any brass embouchure for that matter. An embouchure, I probably should explain to you what that is. That's just the way that your lips are formed to properly play an instrument, whether it be brass or wood. So to form our brass embouchure, I want you to try to get in the picture a little bit. So the letters are E, M, and P in that order. Okay. So you're gonna say E.
E.
And you're gonna hold your corners. You go say M.
M.
Almost like you say Yeah. So E.
E.
And then like instead of actually saying P, you're just gonna yeah. So like and kind of just like yeah. So okay, do it. We say E.
E.
All right. So when you do the think of like all your air coming through like because the aperture is small. So think of it coming through this small little hole like right there, just right there. Okay. So take your finger, put it here, and watch me first. So we're gonna go E, like that, okay? And this is I'm gonna pressurize so you can get the feel of what it feels like when you actually have the actual mouthpiece. But you do that so you can like form pressure so you can get used to what that's gonna feel like.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get the mouthpiece, it's gonna because of that pressurized air, it's gonna force you to lift the buzz, and that's how we'll get sound. So we're going to do it together. So E, Wait. Okay, this time you're like going like and like open your lips. Keep your corners and keep your lips together and just like this air coming out this one very small part instead of like your whole mouth. Okay. So it'll be like yeah. Do it one more time. Okay. So we're gonna do it again. So we're gonna go E M and we're gonna take in the breath and then and push out like those big hefty breaths we were doing a minute. Hefty. Those big hefty breaths we were doing a minute ago. Okay. So let's do that again. All right. So E take inhale. Yeah, one more time. And really think of it. Inhaling in. Just let all the air just as fast as you humanly Shayla Lyons possibly can. Okay? So E M. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna try to add the mouthpiece. Okay. I'm gonna just play with it, see what happens. Okay. So we're gonna add the mouthpiece, and when putting the mouthpiece when putting it on your face, I'm gonna place it there for you just because I can see your face and you can't really see your own face, But it's gonna be centered, like in the center of your mouth. So like it's gonna be centered both this way and this way, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. So it'll be like right here, and you don't want to be too far up. You don't want to be too far down. You want to be 50-50 between both lips, and you want your air to go like straight through this little hole here, so you can get the maximum amount of sound and the maximum amount of air going through the horn, right? Mm-hmm. So if you can turn and face me just a little bit with the chair. There you go. Now I'm gonna put it on your face, and also, so if you may have noticed, whenever I did my airstream was going kind of downward instead of like marching band, everybody's like, oh, hey, yes. But, for this, like actual comfortable way to hold it is going to be slightly angled downward, okay? So just sit there as comfortable as you can. I'm just going to place it on your, boop, right over the kitchen. Praise the Lord. Okay, now you take it, just like I told you to hold it, and then they go, yeah, girl, you pick it up fast. Praise the Lord. So, all right, so what I want you to do is take it down. And just make sure you hold it with those two fingers when you put it back up too, okay? Girl, your nails is cute! Sorry. But, whenever, so we're going to put it back up there. And you know how we put the finger there to add pressure? When you put it up, I want you to put your finger there and then blow air and then,
okay.
All right. And so, remember your E, M, and P because that's going to get your buzz sound. And you've never done this, so you're probably not going to know what it feels like at first. But just, fast air is going to cause your lip to vibrate, and it's going to, that's going to happen. Yeah. Speaking of which, can you just, wonderful. That's how you make sure your lips are nice and warm. Yeah! You better do loose lip, horsey lips. All right, so let's place it back on your face. All right. E, M, add the finger, and all right. Do it one more time.
Okay.
Remember to keep your corners together because if your corners come apart, you're gonna have air escaping out here. You want all your air to go into there. Yeah. Okay. So one more time, we're gonna go. So E, M, place it there. Okay. That take not to be done. Let's try to do it with just our finger again. Okay. Watch me do it first and look what my lips do. Okay. E, M, boom. You saw that. Here I'm trying. So that's kind of the effect we're going for. So you do it with me, ready? Or you can do it with either hand, whichever one you want to do. All right. So E, M. Close. Do it again.
Okay.
Try to make it a little more focused.
Okay.
A little more focused, okay? E, M.
I'm sorry.
Close. You're good. Okay, let's think about it this way. Okay, Shayla, I'm gonna ask you this question, but I think I know the answer to it. You like watermelon?
No.
You like sunflower seed?
Yeah.
Wonderful! I'm glad because I didn't have nothing else after that. Okay, so you eat sunflower seeds and you're taking you gotta put it in your mouth and you gotta get the inside out and you spit out the extra part. So you take the extra part, you just real fast. That's basically what you're gonna do with that. So think about when you go to EM, you go like spit the seed out.
Okay.
Like have you ever seen someone like with a watermelon seeds, they go just like rapid fire.
Right.
Think of that, because you gotta use like really pressure out the air to go and like spit it out. Yeah. So think of that.
Okay.
All right. So let's do it with our finger one more time.
Okay.
All right. E, M. Yes. Okay. One more time. Yeah. One more time.
Okay.
And try to this time tank up and just okay.
Okay.
Clear it. So E, M. Alright, so I'm gonna place it on you. I'm gonna place it on your face again, and I'll let you hold it, and then we're gonna try it one more time. Right there. Alright. Alright, so E, M. Woo! Glory! How's that feel? Good? You wanna do it one more time? Okay, so this time just really take up, like feel it from here, and just blow for as long as you can. Really quick, fast, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna do it again. So E, M, got the finger. Okay, yeah. Okay, one more time. Ready?
Okay.
Okay, so E, M. Praise the Lord. See, it took a little while, but we got there. And it's for both of us. All right, so just you can just hold on to that. This is the trumpet. Amen. Praise the Lord. El trompeta in Spanish, probably not. Don't really take Spanish. But the trumpet is a brass instrument, of course. Like I said before, and it's a valved instrument. This is what these are. And it goes in order: first valve, second valve, third valve. And as you'll see, this is a 1 there for first valve, and the second one has other stuff. That's a 3 for third valve. And so each valve has a slide connected to it. So this right here would be the first valve slide because it's connected to the first valve. Second valve connected to the second valve. And then the third one is this really long one right here. Now this slide right here is the main tuning slide. And that's because it's connected to the lead pipe, which is this. And it's called the lead pipe because this is where your air goes through first, so it leads the air. And this can come all the way out, and you can adjust it to put your horn in tune, basically. And this is the split valve, another split valve, and the bell. Praise the Lord. All right, so I'm gonna show you how I want you to hold the trumpet, and then I'll let you hold it. You can put the mouthpiece in the case for right now. Praise the Lord. So the way I want you to hold the trumpet is left hand. You're gonna see left hand. Think about if you were holding like I want to say a hamburger because a hamburger kind of just like boom. But let's say you're just holding it with like these, like your thumb and your index and your middle finger. That's your bad finger. So you want to take this one and put it in this little hook here, and you want to take this finger and put it in this hook here, and the rest of them would literally just rest, just like that. Okay. Because you want to be able to move this for certain notes to make sure they stay in tune. So the left hand is pretty simple, right? Now the right hand is where we get a little funsies. So the first finger is going to go on the first valve, second finger on the second valve, third finger on the third valve, and your fourth finger on the fourth valve. Just kidding. The fourth one is actually going to go on top of this hook here because we don't want to put it here and like push it into our face and cause pressure because then your sound is not ideal. So when I give it to you, I want you to hold it first valve, second valve, third valve, like making the letter C. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be like the letter C, and you're just going to take it. And 1, 2, 3 on top, just like that. And this can like rest under here or just wherever is comfortable for you. Okay? So I'm gonna give it to you. And first I want to see you put your left hand in the position. Come on, Nails. Yes. And then right hand make a C. And then first valve, second valve, third valve, fourth valve. Just kidding. Just like boom. Wonderful. All right. So I'm gonna show you how to put the mouthpiece in. And then we're gonna try to see if we can play a little something on the horn. So put it in is real simple. You just down and turn, and it's like clockwork. And then take it out, just kind of twist it. So I'm gonna give it to you, and just take it and push it in and twist just a little bit, and twist, and you're in there. All right. So let me see you hold it. Left hand. Yep. And then right hand make a C. 1, 2, 3 on top. Wonderful. Okay, so because of the way brass instruments work, you may feel about 5 different notes trying to come out at one time. Just blow whatever comes out, man. Just give me this what we're gonna do. All right. So let's remember our posture sitting up straight. And we're gonna go to EMP and we're gonna make sure we inhale and just. And remember our spin the C. Okay. So E M. Okay. Wait. Okay. Now just kind of blow air to the. Just blow air. Just a fun fact. They say it's a spit valve, but it's really it's condensation because heat makes vapor, makes water.
Got it.
All right. Good. That was really, really good. This time I want you to think about getting louder as you push air through, just like that. Okay.
Like hold the note longer.
Yeah. You can hold it however long you want to, but just think about getting louder as you play the note. Okay.
Okay.
So say it with me. E. M. Yes, okay. One more time. Okay, we'll do one last time. E, M. Wonderful. Great, actually. All right, you can put the server down there. You did really good. Just remember, if you ever have another trumpet lesson with me or with anyone else, just remember that our 3 favorite letters for embouchure are
E, M, P.
Wonderful. That's how you make your brass embouchure. And just remember, nice posture and really taking up on your air. And if you don't